Coach's Corner Cab fans, for the 2025 football season here in Cavalier Land, and we're excited about the season to start this Friday versus Valley View. So just I'm going to start with an overview of the whole season in the summer, and then a little Valley View, overview, and then a couple a coach's spotlight since we have one new coach, and then I'm going to start my senior introductions and start with Caleb Schreier and Caden Obringer to get things started off. So our 2025 season is the same as last year, and then I guess obviously all the games are opposite locations as last year. So we're going to open up with Valley View in Germantown. So if you're planning on going, the high school is about 3 miles out of town, and the stadium is in town. So real nice stadium. I can't remember about parking. I think it'll be okay. Should be a great crowd at Valley View. They love their football there. So we open up down at Germantown 7 o'clock, and then Clinton Massey comes to Coldwater next week. So that's the preseason, and then we go right into the league season again. Same as last year, but opposite sites. And unfortunately, we don't play St. Henry again, and they will be back on the schedule next year, and hopefully forever. So Valley View, last year we won that game 38-0. So that was a great win for us, great game for us. They ended up the season 9-3 last year and lost in the second round of the playoffs, finishing up 9-3. I think their other league loss was to a good Division II Bellbrook team, maybe Division III. So Valley View, with their personnel from last year, they did lose quite a few of their four of their offensive linemen, and 3 of those were also defensive line starters. So they lost quite a few of those guys, but they did return several of their skill guys. And now their quarterback from last year's not playing quarterback, but he's their best player, I would say, offensively. The quarterback finished the season. I think they got 2, a sophomore and a junior. Not sure who's going to play, but they got some good skill guys back. And then on defense, very similar, some linebackers and skill guys back, but lose the D-line and a couple of the secondary guys. So looking forward to the game Friday night. Unfortunately for our program, Thomas Schwederman, who was one of our 4th grade teachers and in 7th grade coach last year in his first year, 24 years old, passed away. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure of the how it happened. Sounded like maybe he was having some seizures and fell, and he was found passed away. So that's really sad. So prayers out to the Schwederman family. Thomas was a really good player for us 5 or 6 years ago, but more importantly, a really good young guy that came back to Coldwater after teaching in Lima for a year, and was doing a really good job teaching. So prayers to the Schwedermans. Let's go coaches. Our coaching staff is remaining the same, and each week I'll pick a coach to talk about a little bit. But we have an addition. Jack Hemmelgarn came in and taught math for us last year at the high school level, and still was the D coordinator at Salina. But now he's coaching with us, and he's gonna help Coach Klinke with the quarterbacks and the defensive backs. And it's great to have an extra coach, because now we can really help with our younger players, with our freshmen, with our JVs, and it just adds another set of eyes and an experienced coach that can really help the young guys, as well as obviously the varsity guys. So welcome aboard, Jack. Good to get another Cavalier back in town and coaching with us. Brandon Forstuffel, I guess I'm going to continue on the coaches since we lost Thomas. Brandon Forstuffel was actually the center with Jack Hemmelgarn when he was playing. So those two were on the 2015 state championship team. He's taken Thomas's place, so welcome aboard to, I call him 40, but Brandon Forstuffel is helping Aaron Alleg at the 7th grade level. Player previews. Again, I just do the seniors on this. So we have number 2, Caleb Schreier, and number 6, Caden Obringer. Those two were our 2 starting wide receivers last year, and both were backup secondary guys. This year, they're both playing receiver, but Caleb's more of an inside guy this year. But he's also being a full-time safety, and Caden is back to his same wideout spot from last year, but he's playing our rover spot where Mason Welsh played. And really, really proud of these two, of their leadership and how hard they've worked this summer together, whether that was extra catching, extra throwing. Just we were running sprints yesterday, and those two guys were just kind of leading the pack and are all in and taking that senior year on. And so really proud of those two, and they're going to make lots of plays for us this year, both offensively and defensively. So Friday night versus Valley View to open up the season down in Germantown, 7 o'clock p.m., and let's get a Cavalier victory. 7:30, I'm sorry, it's a 7:30 game. Okay, Mike informed me, I guess I thought it was 7. But the 7:30 start down at Valley View.